Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're subscribed, if you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a blowout with the Revlon One Step Brush Blow Dryer. I've never used this before, and this is going to be my first time using it. It's supposed to cut your blowout time by half, so we'll see if it actually does do that. Right now it's 3:33, and I'll let you know what time it is when I finish. So I'm going to be blowing out medium-sized sections, so like this is the size of my first section, on high heat. I'm also going to be using my cheese silk infusion as well. And before I did anything, I did spritz with my Green Beauty pH stabilizing spray. And so without further ado, I'm going to blow dry my sections. Then I'm going to seal it all in with a little bit of a jojoba oil. I'm slightly finger detangling before I actually go in with the brush so that it's a little bit less manipulation with the brush. And if I do see any knots, I'm just gonna cut them out. Any like single strand knots or things like that. Alright, so this is my first section of hair. It feels pretty dry. Actually, well, I mean, obviously it's dry. So I started off on high heat. Up the middle of my section is still a little wet, so I'm actually gonna go through that again. But I started off with high heat, but then I decided to go to low because I feel like high heat was a bit too hot. But I may go back and forth, so we'll see. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some jojoba on it and twist it up. Now with this blow dryer brush, the air and the heat comes from the top of the brush, and it does say that in the directions and the instructions. So I was using the top of the brush mainly for my roots, and then tried to use the bottom of the brush for my ends because I feel like my ends don't need as much heat. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing for my entire head. Guys, I'm switching from my cheese silk infusion. I'm not going to use that anymore just because I'm not doing a silk press, so there's no point. I'm just going to use some regular heat protectant spray. So I'm halfway done with my head. Right now it's 4:22, so I guess it took about a little less than an hour to do half of my head. Keep in mind that I was also twisting my hair, so I guess if I wasn't twisting my hair, it would have taken like, I don't know, 40 minutes. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my hair and then come back with my final thoughts on the brush. Alright guys, so it's 5:04. So all in all, it took me about an hour and a half to finish this. And honestly, the last time I blow dried my hair, it took me like, it might have taken me 3 hours altogether, because I did half of it at night and then half of it in the morning. So it probably took me an hour and a half just to do one side. So it definitely did cut my blowout time in half. The only thing that I would say is that it was difficult for me to get my roots a lot of the time, just like awkward angles and all that. I'll put some footage in here of the last time I blew my hair out with just a regular blow dryer using like the tension method, to kind of show you the difference of like kind of like the shrinkage, I guess, because I feel like my twists were a bit longer last time I did this. But all in all, I really like this, and I like that it like took less time for me to do my hair. So altogether, I'm very happy with it. The only thing too is I am getting more of these like kind of frizzies than I would have using a regular blow dryer. Oop, I'm missing a hair. I gotta twist that in there. But besides that, like, I really have no complaints. I'll probably definitely, that doesn't make sense. I will definitely be using this in the future when I basically am short on time and I need to blow out my hair quickly, or if I'm just feeling lazy and I don't feel like using the tension method all the time. So I found out what works best for my hair is to go through the whole thing on cool first to make sure that it's like detangled, and then depending on how wet the section of hair is, I will like just do low, or I'll just do like high. Like, because honestly, I feel like the temperature is the same on both, but high has a faster like speed, if that makes sense. So like it really doesn't matter. It's the same amount of heat that's hitting your hair. So but I definitely like it. I will show you the results of how my hair looks out tomorrow. I twisted because I just like it to look really like fluffy. I'm not really going for any definition, but rather just like fluff, if you know what I'm saying. So I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow. And yeah.
Okay guys, so this is actually like several days later. I ended up leaving the twists in longer than I had anticipated. I also, a few days I didn't sleep with the scarf on, so they kind of, you know, didn't really turn out the way I wanted them to. But here I am showing you that my hair is stretched, it is blow dried, so you know, I think the blow dryer brush is a good investment to have. I know my hair is not looking super cute in these, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video and stick around for the next one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.